Dragon's tasty apple. One day, Dragon was sitting at his table, eating a nice, tasty apple.
I should pick a nice, tasty apple for each of my friends,
He decided.
Oh.
So Dragon went out to the apple tree in his yard to get some apples. Dragon hoped the apple he just picked was very tasty.
I don't want to give a friend an apple that doesn't taste good.
So Dragon took a big bite out of the apple to make sure.
This is a very tasty apple. Uh-oh.
But now the apple had a big bite in it. Dragon didn't want to give his friends an apple with a big bite in it. So he decided he'd eat the apple himself and pick 4 more to give to his friends. The next apple Dragon picked was green. Dragon didn't know if green apples were as tasty as red apples.
This green apple is very tasty. Uh-oh.
But now the green apple had a big bite in it too. So Dragon decided to eat the nice, tasty green apple himself.
I'll pick some more apples for my friends.
The next apple Dragon picked had a wormhole in it. Dragon wondered if an apple with a wormhole in it would taste as good as the other apples. And since there were no worms around to ask, Dragon decided to taste the apple himself.
This is a nice, tasty apple, too. Uh-oh.
But now it had a big bite in it, too. So Dragon decided to eat the apple and pick 4 more for his friends. If he wasn't too full to move, that is. The out-of-reach apple. Dragon wanted to give each of his friends a nice, tasty apple. He saw there were 4 apples left on his apple tree, just enough for Ostrich, Beaver, Alligator, and Mailmouse. So Dragon started to pick the apples.
1, 2, 3.
The first 3 apples were easy to pick. But when Dragon tried to pick the 4th apple, it was just out of reach. Dragon stretched way up on the tips of his toes, but it was still too high.
Oh, how can I make my 4 friends happy with only 3 apples? There must be some clever way to get that apple down.
Dragon decided he would huff and puff and blow the apple out of the tree. But the apple didn't move.
I'll just have to blow harder.
That didn't work, so Dragon blew as hard as he could. Blowing didn't work.
I'll just have to be more clever.
Dragon decided to shake the tree. But the apple didn't fall out of the tree.
I guess I'll just have to wait for the apple to fall down on its own. Come on, apple. Come on.
So he waited. And he waited. And waited. But the apple didn't fall. And after all that waiting, Dragon was starting to get hungry. He knew he had to pick the fourth apple and get the basket to his friends, and fast. The ornery apple. Dragon wanted to give 4 nice, tasty apples to his friends.
3.
He picked the first 3 easily, but he couldn't reach the 4th. Dragon wondered how he was going to get the last apple off the tree. He had blown on it and shaken it, but the apple wouldn't fall. Dragon decided the apple didn't want to fall because there was nowhere nice for it to land. So Dragon placed a pillow underneath the apple. But the apple still didn't fall.
Maybe if I scare the apple, it will fall.
So Dragon hid behind a bush. He waited for a moment and then jumped out and...
Boogala!
But the apple didn't fall. Dragon decided that he hadn't been scary enough.
I need to make a scary face to go with my scary noise.
So Dragon hid behind the bush, waited a moment, and then...
Boogala boogala!
The apple was still in the tree.
Oh, I'll have to be even scarier. This will scare the apple out of the tree for sure.
So Dragon hid behind the bush. He waited until he was sure the apple didn't know he was there. And then...
Boogala 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 boo! Ee, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah! Blah, blah, wah!
But the apple wasn't scared, and it wouldn't fall down.
Hanging in a tree must be more fun than I thought.
Decided Dragon.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Dragon gets his apple. Dragon was trying to get an apple out of a tree, but it was out of his reach and he couldn't get it to fall. He'd even put a nice pillow under the apple so it'd have a nice soft place to land.
I wonder what else I can do.
Just then, Ostrich arrived, but Dragon didn't see her. Ostrich saw the apple hanging above Dragon's head and she thought the fruit might fall and bonk Dragon on the head.
Oh! Oh! I'll save you, Dragon! I'm a superhero to the rescue! Hello!
Ostrich reached up to grab the apple, but she missed it and bumped Dragon by mistake. Dragon tripped over the cushion, knocked over the basket of apples, and bumped into the tree, making the apple wobble and then fall right onto the pillow and bounce into the basket. Now Dragon had his fourth apple.
Yippee! Yippee! Now I have 4 apples to give my 4 friends.
Dragon thanked Ostrich for being such a big help.
You saved the day.
Dragon then gave Ostrich one of the 4 apples.
This is a very tasty apple,
Said Ostrich happily.
I know.
Said Dragon.
Bye. Bye.
Then Dragon headed off with the other 3 apples for his other 3 friends because he wanted them to have a tasty apple and be happy too.